We begin with Iron Man throwing a party because 1, it was his birthday, and 2, he didn't have long left to live because his arc reactor was slowly killing him. We go back to the party and we see that the mansion is surrounded by beautiful male queens. And I already know Dr. Uma wouldn't approve, but can you honestly blame a nigga? Every single woman there was just so fine. Even Tony knew it because he started pulling out moves he'd never done before, showing us that niggas really do be doing anything for the hoes, as he blasted this watermelon that one of the girls threw in the air, making them all cheer him on before stumbling around the apartment like an alcoholic. And this is when Rhodey came through and ruining the party, because he hits this corny ass line.
Who the fuck
Hey, y'all
is
come look
this
at this.
nigga, bro?
Get out.
And this is when shit goes down, because we get Rhodey walking up on Iron Man telling him to take his suit off, which had Tony looking at Rhodey like,
Who the fuck is this nigga, bro?
because how you gonna pull up to my crib, crash my party, sending all the hoes running away, and then told me to take my suit off? All I gotta say is Tony's a better man than me. I'd have instantly smacked the black off that nigga. But Tony has something else in mind, because it's a few seconds later and we see them both getting sent flying through a wall and glass doors, sending them crashing to the floor. This is when Tony got up and started walking away while talking his shit. He was telling Rhodey to put the suit back where he got it because he doesn't do sidekicks, and this really struck a nerve in Rhodey because he picked up a gym plate and threw it at Iron Man and would have went 2 for 2 if Iron Man didn't dodge out of the way. And this is when Iron Man said enough is enough, picking up a bar and then smacking Rhodey away with it, sending him flying back. And he instantly got to emoting, flying over Rhodey while talking his shit. The whole time he was plotting because he grabbed this pole and used it to smack Tony in his gut, making him keel over before smacking him across the face twice with it. But like a nigga with no bag, he got to spam with the same move, going to smack Iron Man in his stomach just to have his bag. But Rhodey expected that, instantly stomping on his foot, sending him to his knees, before throwing him up through the roof and hitting him with the same emote from before. It's a few moments later and we see them falling through the roof just to continue their fighting in front of the hose. Rhodey goes to kick Iron Man in his face just to get punched in his knee, sending him to the floor, making him eat dirt. And this is when they get to boxing. They started going hit for hit, inch for inch, when Tony got the upper hand and flipped Rhodey onto the floor. He got up and got hit with the left, but managed to swat Tony's right before making him stumble forward. And this is when they got in their battle stances, because we see Rhodey squaring up while Tony started walking up at him asking for the smoke. And this is when they started going hit for hit, punch for punch, right for right, before Tony said enough is enough, grabbing Rhodey and smashing him into the kitchen sink. He then got up and instantly smacked Tony away into a fireplace, doing no damage, because Tony gets so pissed and instantly starts aiming his repulsors at Rhodey. But Rhodey obviously wasn't just gonna take them, because he ends up aiming his repulsor back at Tony. As they got to firing their repulsors at each other's, which ended up charging up a large blast, exploding the mansion, sending Tony flying back, knocking him out. And even though Rhodey did pull up and beat his ass, he was still a real nigga at the end of the day, because he waited till Iron Man woke up to make sure he was good before flying off towards the US base with his suit.